title on the line. Please welcome from Long Island, New York, Joe the Beast Smith. His opponent from North Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Jesse Hollywood Hart. First on the scale, Joe Smith. $174.6 for Joe the Beast Smith. Next on the scale, Jesse Hollywood Hart. $175 on the nose for Hollywood Hart. 10 rounds in the lightweight division.
We're going to be at this fight tonight, January the 11th, 2020, in the Hard Rock Casino. It's going to be on ESPN. It's the first ESPN top ranked fight of the year, and it's getting a lot of publicity. It's supposed to be a lot of stars there. Once again, being it's the first fight of the year. Also, you had Clarissa Shields, who fought a block away in the Ocean Casino. So, TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com. Man, this is a tough, scary fight. You know, Jesse Hart is a friend of mine. We've spoken, interviewed multiple times, and he's a very intelligent fighter and knows what he has to do. But a lot of times he get too wild, like Wilder, and he just be going for the knockout. Joe Smith ain't no joke. And there's a lot of personal shit in the fight because, well, Joe Smith and ESPN has no issues showing us over and over in the promos and shit that Joe Smith had knocked Bernard Hopkins out of the ring. I remember watching that horrified. After a while, it became a little funny, but then you watch it again and still be horrified. It's like, yo, what the fuck? That's a 50-year-old man nonetheless. You see? So the undercard is not really nothing there. You have the Adorno brothers. You have Xander Zayas, and you have Sonny Conto was on the card, but it's a prospect-filled card. You know, it's not like something that has like a strong lead support. But nonetheless, I expect for somebody in this fight to get knocked out. This shit is not going the distance. Also, there's a lot at stake, as in there's an unofficial 175-pound tournament going on with Top Rank having a nice majority hold on the 175-pound division, having all the champions or access to all the champions. For example, let's go look at it. First of all, let's look at their resumes. 26-2 with 21 KOs, close losses to Gilberto Ramirez. The first fight, in my opinion, I had a draw. You know, that knockdown, you know, is what changed things. The second thing is Gilberto Ramirez was sharper. You know, he has since vacated and moved up to 175. There's some rumors circulating around that he's trying to get out of his top rank contract and go somewhere else, which makes no real sense to me. But anyway, WBC and IBF champion Artur Beterbiev is going to be fighting Ming Fan Long, and he is going to keep his IBF title as the fight has now been moved from China for whatever reasons. Dimitri Bivol, WBA Super World, Jean Pascal, WBA World. You have the WBO that was vacated by Canelo, and it's looking like Gilberto Ramirez will be ordered to fight Umar Salimov, possibly. And according to the Athletic Boxing, is Gilberto Ramirez was supposed to fight Salimov on the undercard of what? What was it? Wilder Fury? No, what was it? I forgot. Well, with some shit going on over there. He's also ranked number 1 by the WBC. So it looks like a Gilberto Ramirez, Artur Beterbiev fight is, you know, like inevitable if he stays at 175. But Jesse Hart, with a win over Joe Smith, will likely go on to fight the winner of Alvarez, who fights next week, January the 18th, also on ESPN Plus, or regular ESPN, I don't remember, against Michael Seals, and is looking like the winner, you know, in a perfect world over at Top Rank. If Jesse Hart and Alvarez Alvarez win, they would fight each other, and then the winner would go on to fight a Gilberto Ramirez, you know, or maybe an Anthony Yard or something like that. Basically, you know, it's possible we could see a Jesse Hart versus Gilberto Ramirez 3. I mean, they both just got to the division. Jesse Hart followed him to the division. You even have Volzik who's in the mix. So we're going to get some answers to this hopefully later on tonight, as I'm going to be in Atlantic City covering this fight live. And then I'm going to come home and watch the fight, because it's always different when you watch the fight from home. I like going to events. I enjoy going to events and like, damn, I can't wait to get home and while I'm uploading these videos to watch this card over. It's just a different feeling. And those who know, I enjoy the access to all of these events. Like, it's a blessing for me and my family, like, just to have access. But I don't get starstruck, and how can I say it? Y'all know I'm not like a person. I don't take no pictures with nobody. I'm not like I'm like standoffish. You see what I'm saying? So I don't like being around all, the celebrities and all that shit. That's not really my thing. But nonetheless, I enjoy just looking around like, wow, look at this motherfucking arena. I'm up in here. Wow. Like walking around, talking to people, interviewing and shit, and then I try to stay away from all the little, the cameras and all that shit. But anyway, TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com. So we're going to be at this fight. Here is the undercard. Jesse Hart versus Joe Smith, Steven Nelson versus Kim Kalik. The brothers Adorno, Joseph and Jeremy versus Hector Garcia and Fernando Barra de Anda. Sonny Kanto was versus Curtis Head. He's going to be training with Tyson Fury, Xander Zayas, the welterweight up-and-coming prospect Shenard Bunch, who fought Paul Crow, right? Prospect card. As you can see, it's a lot of O's on here. And then combined losses of the A sides of these fights of all the fighters, only have 4 losses. Samir DeSantos, who fighting Chris Thomas, got that 16 that's fucking shit up over on that side. But whatever. Also, we're going to be at the J. Rock Williams fight PBC on Fox next week. So busy couple weeks for me. Please subscribe. I'm TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com.
Told me, Jess, you gonna be it. Stay in that gym, keep pushing, and don't let nobody distract your mind. This fight is personal because he hurt the inspired little boy. Now bring on Joe Smith.
TKO victory, Jesse Hart. Great combination, and he floors him. This fight is over. Oh, and a combination sends Hopkins out of the ring. What a shot by Smith. Hopkins is on the floor.
Jesse Hart, relentless on the attack, and that's it. Wow. What an incredible performance